So we've been talking about what is the marketing mix, the four P's: product, price, place, and promotion. Talked about that a product is a solution. Consumer has a need, a want, and our product is going to be their solution that's going to fix their problem. Talked about tangible products, things you can touch, intangible products, things you cannot touch. Talked about a service. Typically we're saying we need someone to perform a service for us. Talked about durable, things that last, or a hard good, things that last. Non-durable, soft, things that don't last. Consumables is good because those are things that we're going to use up, right? A consumable is always a non-durable good. We talked about our three types of goods: convenience, something we're going to buy quickly, not going to put a lot of thought into it; shopping, something we're going to spend a little bit more time thinking about; and our last one, we have our specialty goods, things we're going to spend a lot of time thinking about, and not a lot of people are going to be buying specialty goods. Today, talking about consumer versus producer. We have consumer goods, items that are used directly by the end user. So, the consumer, I use them, I consume them. Consumer services, services that are for the benefit of end users directly, such as education, courier services, grooming services. All right. So the consumer, I'm the one that uses it. I'm not using it for something else or to make another product with. Because that's what the producer's doing. They're trying to make something with it. Consumer is the one using it. A producer goods, items that act as part of another company's operation, such as machinery or parts. So a producer is going to buy goods. Nike is a producer. Nike buys rubber. Nike takes that rubber and makes shoes with them. They are producing something out of it. The rubber to them is producer goods. Producer services, services that support another company's operation, such as accounting, human resources. So we're going to hire a service to do something else. Producer service, a good one, janitorial. Cleaning up. A restaurant may hire someone to come in and clean up. They are producing something. The restaurant is producing something. They are hiring a service to come in for them. So services that support another company's operation. Talk about a product and if it has utility. A product possesses utility only if it can satisfy the needs and wants of a person or a business. Is it useful? And we talk about that there's a couple different types of utility. We talk about form task utility. So created when a business alters or changes the shape or form of a product to make it more useful or satisfying for consumers. Form utility applies strictly to tangible goods, and task utility would apply strictly to services. So we talk about form utility. We're going to take this, we're going to form it into something. We're going to make something out of it. So it helps us with that aspect of it. We talk about task utility. Task utility applies to a service. So we're going to use this to make our task easier. It's useful, not necessarily easier, it's useful to our task. The next one we talk about is time utility. To be useful to customers, products must be available at the right time. So it's useful at the right time, and when I need it, I can find it and I can use it. Place utility exists when goods or services are available at the place where they are needed or wanted by customers. So we'll talk some more about place, but an item's in the right place at the right time. We talked about that with our 4 P's: price, product, place, and promotion, our 4 P's. So it's useful because it's in the right place. And we'll talk about place. Easy example. Place. A surfboard has a lot better place on the, we'll say, west coast of the United States than it does in, we'll say, Nebraska. Going to get more use for it in the west coast. That's the right place. We talk about possession utility. Created when ownership of a product is transferred from seller to the person or business that will use the good or service. So possession utility, I can actually own it. right? This is mine. And finishing up for today. As new products or services are introduced, customers will have the same need, but will want or demand the new product slash service. Apple releases a new Apple, Google, all these companies release new phones. Those are new products, right? I have the same need. I still need a cell phone as much as we hate to say it. We talked about needs, wants, and demands. Our life is getting closer to where we need a cell phone. Um, I have the same need. I need a cell phone, but I want slash demand the new one. Yeah, I demanded the new Apple iPhone, so I bought a new Apple iPhone. Right, I had the finances to be able to purchase that. So new products come out, you want the new one, and I think that's part of our society. We want the new things. We want the newer things. And we talked about this earlier. A product service is only a tool to solve a consumer problem. All right. The consumer has a problem and we want to help them fix it. We want to be the tool that they use to solve their problem, the tool that they use to fix their problem, to become their solution. Marketers have succeeded with the product element. So we talk about different elements: price, product, place, and promotion. When customers view we'll say their product service as the best solution to their needs. That's what we're looking for. As a company and as a producer, I want to make something that you, as the consumer, find to be the best. Because if you think it's the best, you're going to go purchase mine as opposed to purchasing someone else. And that's what we're looking for, and that's what we're looking for in marketing. We want to try and create our product and promote it and put it in the right place and do all those things that you, as the customer and the consumer, because you're the one using it, that you find that it's the best thing that you can find, the best solution, the best tool that can solve that problem that you have.